YTPC Padre coming to you via the virtual airwaves of YouTube to say, well, hello there, YouTube pipe community. I hope you're doing well. In fact, I hope you're better than doing well. I hope you're blessed. You're finding all the blessings that the Lord has in store for you. Recording this over my lunchtime on a Wednesday, hoping to get it up today because I'm going to do a little Wisdom Wednesday chat. Not going to be long. I know I said that on Monday. I did a YouTube live over lunchtime, and that went really much longer than I thought it was going to go. But it was a pleasure to have all those folks online with me during that time. If you missed that one, go back. It was a kind of a fun impromptu live video. I know I've had some people say, hey, let us know when you're going live. And here's the problem. I'm not that organized. So for me, it's usually a kind of a spur of the moment sort of thing. But I probably should plan to do a live, like actually planned, where I can let people know. I could, have it maybe even listed in the BRTV guide so that you can look it up and know, okay, at this day, at this time, we're going to have a little Padre party on the virtual airwaves. But speaking of BRTV, if you haven't registered for that BRTV guide, you got to get on over to briarreport.com, briarreport.org, get your email registered so you can get the BRTV guide. I'm excited because I'm going to be starting a series. I mentioned this in my live video on Monday. I'm going to be starting a series called, I think, it's going to be called, I say I think, because I was fumbling with it, and I think Phil came up with a great idea, Smoking Through the Sampler. And basically what it is if you're a fan of Boswell's, or if you're not familiar with Boswell's, this would also be a good video series for you. They have some excellent house blends, and they're very well known for their aromatics. This time of the year, one of their best sellers is Christmas Cookie. But they've got some good English blends too. In fact, they have what they call an English sampler, 7 different blends in there, and we're going to take them on one at a time. I say we because my partner in crime for this series is going to be YTPC's Mark VV, and this will be exclusive content only available on BRTV. And so it will should be listed in this week's BRTV guide, which will come out on Friday. And keep an eye out for that, for when that first video, volume 1 of that 7-part series, going through each and every one of those blends with tasting notes. Keep an eye out this week to see when that's going to be available over on BRTV. Not enjoying anything at the very moment, probably going to plan to a little later, and I'm looking to use this here. I've just been enjoying the heck out of this. I picked this up. This is a K. Woody Saxon. Picked it up for next to nothing, brand new from Bishop's Pipes. You can find Mike over on Facebook, Bishop's Pipes. Just put that in the search feature. And he's always got some great estate as well as new items up. Fantastic service, quick shipping, great prices. Bishops, check them out. This is such a great little cadre. How about that, huh? I just like it. It is Wednesday. It's December the 4th. Like I said, when I'm recording this, hope to get it up today. I've gotten some good feedback. Folks seem to be enjoying spending a few moments allowing me to offer what I'm calling Wisdom Wednesday. And that's based on the little premise that with 31 chapters in the Wisdom Book of Proverbs, you could read a chapter a day. They're not long chapters. And pick up a little of God's wisdom each day of the month. And so I'm going to read from chapter 4 today, because today's the 4th day of the month. I'm not going to read the whole chapter to you. I'm going to give you a few verses and just allow you to contemplate them. The thing about this, I would imagine folks who aren't even believers or aren't religious about their faith would find the book of Proverbs to just be a blessing to them because it's godly wisdom. It's good stuff. Chapter 4, I'm going to start in verse 5 because this, I think, is quintessential to understanding wisdom. And again, book of Proverbs, one of the greatest wisdom books in certainly in Holy Scripture and just in the universe, I believe. But listen what chapter 4, verse 5 says. Get wisdom, get understanding. Do not forget my words or turn away from them. Do not forsake wisdom, and she will protect you. Love her, and she will watch over you. I love the way the author personifies wisdom, makes wisdom into a person, a her. It's beautiful. Verse 7, the beginning of wisdom is this. It's a reiteration of what we heard in verse 5. The beginning of wisdom is this. Get wisdom, though it cost all you have. Get understanding. Why? Well, because we need it in our lives, folks. We need to, every day we are faced with choices, whether we're paying attention to this or not. Every single day we're being asked to make different kinds of choices in our life. And some of these choices can have consequences beyond what we could ever imagine at this very moment. But they can. And so you want to make wise decisions. You want to make wise choices for your life because it impacts your life. It impacts the life of all the folks around you. The beginning of wisdom is this. Get wisdom, though it cost all you have. Get understanding. I'm going to turn for just a moment over to another book in the Bible, in the New Testament, the book of James. And listen to what the book of James tells us. Chapter 1, verse 5. If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you. You say, I need more wisdom. Ask God, it will be given to you. If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault. It will be given to you. Wonderful, wonderful. And one more, I'll share one more little bit with you. Again, from James. This is in the 3rd chapter, beginning in the 17th verse. But the wisdom that comes from heaven. So if you want wisdom, you don't want the world's wisdom. You want heavenly wisdom. You want godly wisdom. The wisdom that comes from heaven is first of all pure, then peace-loving, considerate, submissive, full of mercy and good fruit, impartial and sincere. Isn't that the kind of wisdom you want? Seriously. You want the world's wisdom? Or do you want the creator of the world's wisdom? Why would you want the creator's wisdom? Why? Here's why. The wisdom that comes from heaven is first of all pure, then peace-loving, considerate, submissive, full of mercy and good fruit, impartial and sincere. That's my little devotion for you on this Wisdom Wednesday, December the 4th. 2019. It's got to be quick today, folks, because I got a ton of things I need to get to, and I'm going to see if I can get this uploaded for you before the afternoon is over. Again, keep an eye out for that BRTV guide. It's going to be talking a little bit more about that series, exclusive content just for BRTV, Smoking Through the Sampler, the Boswell's English Sampler. Looking forward to sharing that content with you over on BRTV. But here on YTPC, this is Padre wishing you and yours God's peace, grace, and blessings.